This lighting looks really strange and bizarre, but whatever. Hi guys, how are you? So, I don't know if you guys remember, but like about a year ago, I told you guys that I would be getting a tattoo, and that once I did, I would be making a video about my experience getting that tattoo, and a year later, I finally did that, so, oh my gosh, here's the video, yeah. So this video is honestly kind of more for me than it is for you guys, just for me to like remember the experience and keep it fresh in my memory if I start to forget things when I'm older. I don't freaking know. But hopefully you guys find some enjoyment in it as well. I think in this video I'll mainly just cover like my experience getting it and how that went, you know, what the tattoo means to me and like the pain level and all that crap and any other details I decide to throw in. But yeah, I guess I'll show you the tattoo now. So I got a script tattoo on my inner bicep, and it says anything but ordinary, and I think I'm going to try and get a close-up shot so you guys can see it better, because I don't think you can really even see it right there. So focus, you stupid camera. There we go. Anything but ordinary. It kind of looks gross and dry because I haven't put lotion on it this morning, but yeah, there it is. Sorry guys, that was probably kind of an awkward angle of it, and my arm's all dry and gross right now because of the healing process, and it's super pale. I'm sorry if I blinded you, but hopefully you guys were able to see that alright. Yeah, I guess now I'll just get into the whole story of why I got it, and what happened when I got it, and all that good stuff. So, yeah, go grab yourself a snack, because I'm not exactly sure how long this video is going to be. And we will go back in time to about a week ago when I got this thing, and we will relive my experience together. Basically, I've always known since a very young age that I wanted a tattoo. I just think it's such a beautiful form of artwork, and looking at other people's tattoos is so interesting, so I always knew that I wanted one of my own. But the main problem with that growing up is that I could never express that to my parents because they are very, very conservative people, which there's nothing wrong with that, but they are very much against tattoos, especially if it's on their children. The very thought of their children getting a tattoo gives them an anxiety attack, and it's just not, you know, doesn't sit well with them at all. So I kind of always just put the idea of getting a tattoo back in my mind, and I was like, maybe I'll do it when I get older and move out or whatever. But about a week ago, I kind of was thinking about it, and I was like, you know what? I'm a grown person. Grown person. Um, I'm 20 years old. I can basically do what I want with my body legally, so you know what? I don't care what my parents say. I'm gonna go get a tattoo. So basically, I called and set up an appointment for my tattoo behind my parents' back, which, children, if you're watching this, don't do that. Don't follow my example. Don't get a tattoo behind your parents' back. It's not a good idea. Just wait for their permission. Don't do what I do. I'm a terrible example. I'm sorry. So basically, after I made the appointment with my tattoo artist to go get my tattoo, I called my best friend and I was like, girl, guess what I'm doing on Monday? And she was like, what? And I was like, I'm getting a tattoo. Oh my gosh, I'm so scared because I don't know what my parents are going to do. They're probably going to kill me, but I'm so excited because it's my first tattoo and oh my gosh. So it was a lot of mixed feelings and emotions, but so my friend agreed to go with me. So Monday rolled around and it was the morning to go get my tattoo. And so I call my friend who was supposed to go with me, and she's not answering her phone, and I was just like, great. She works night shift, so apparently she slept through her alarm, so she didn't wake up, so I ended up having to go to my first tattoo appointment ever all by myself, which was very intimidating and scary because I've never had a tattoo. I don't know exactly what goes down. I mainly wanted someone there. I wasn't scared for the pain because I have a pretty high pain tolerance, so I wasn't worried about that. I was mainly worried about like things being awkward with the tattoo artist just because I'm kind of shy at first when you first start to meet me. So I wasn't sure if I'd be able to express my thoughts properly to the tattoo artist if I was by myself or whatnot. So that was just my main concern going into this whole thing alone. Um, but it ended up being okay. I got to the place, you know, filled out all the paperwork, and then my tattoo artist called me back, who apparently his name was Pineapple. I don't know if that was his like name legally or if that's just what they call him at the tattoo shop. But this guy named Pineapple, pretty cool looking guy, called me back and started giving me my tattoo. And honestly, it was not bad at all. Like, everyone was telling me before I got it that, oh man, the inner biceps, that hurts so bad. It's the worst, like, one of the worst places you can get a tattoo besides, like, your foot or your rib. So I was really expecting it to hurt really bad and being like, oh my gosh, the whole time. But honestly, on a scale of, like, 1 to 10, my tattoo was probably, like, a 2. It really didn't hurt that bad. It mainly just got more sensitive once he got up more near the armpit, but other than that, it was just kind of like an irritating feeling. It didn't really hurt. It was just kind of annoying. You know, things with the tattoo artist went pretty well. It was a little bit awkward at first just because I'm an awkward potato, but after a couple minutes, you know, we started talking just casually, and he had a very light hand, which was really nice, so I think that's one reason why the tattoo didn't hurt very bad, is because he was very light-handed, which I was very thankful for, so I wasn't like clenching my teeth like, yeah, the whole time. I was just able to have casual conversation, laugh, joke around with him while he was, you know, jabbing ink into my skin to last forever. Um, but yeah, so that was basically my experience. I went home after that. My parents didn't even notice that I had it the first day. I told my mom the next day, which was Valentine's Day. She was not happy, but she got over it. My dad still doesn't know. I don't know when I'll tell him, I just don't know how he'll react, so I'm a little bit nervous, but I'll tell him probably within the next week or so. Now that you guys know, like, the whole experience of me getting it and the pain tolerance and all that jazz, I guess now I'll start getting into why I chose to get this particular tattoo and the meaning behind it and all that. Yeah. So, the words that I chose for my tattoo, anything but ordinary, do hold quite a special spot in my heart, just because back when I was younger, and even now, still, I've always been kind of an odd and quirky person, and especially, like, in elementary, junior high, and high school, often people made me feel really bad about that aspect of myself, especially like my friends. I was never really bullied by like strangers or anything like that. I was mainly like any rude things that were said to me were said by people close to me, as messed up as that is. But I would always get comments like, "You should dress differently. Like you always dress so casually, and like you wear weird clothes. You listen to weird music. Why don't you cut your hair? It's so long and messy, and you know, no one's gonna like you if you have hair like that. Why are you wearing eyeliner? You look stupid." You know, just lots of random stuff like that, making me feel bad about my interests, that I was into like Japanese rock music or anime or manga, and just like my whole appearance in general and the way I acted. A lot of people just kind of really didn't see it as a good thing, really, and they kind of tried to make me feel bad about it. It worked sometimes, but usually I just was like, fuck you, like, I don't freaking care. So I just kind of danced to the beat of my own drum, and I always have, and I kind of got this tattoo, anything but ordinary, to just let myself know that, you know, it's okay to be different, it's okay not to be like everyone else, it's okay to dress how you want, it's okay to have your hair how you want, it's okay to act how you want, and have your own interests. I'm never going to conform to the popular and trendy things just because I think it'll make people like me more. Like, if people don't like me for me, then they can leave. I don't really care that much. So yeah, it's just a reminder, anything but ordinary is a reminder for me that it's okay to be unique. Like, be yourself. I don't have to, you know, cut my hair in the whole Pidgeotto looking style, you know, just to fit in, because that's not me. Nothing against that haircut, by the way. I think that haircut's beautiful on other people, just not on me. But yeah, I've finally learned to love myself, which was a process that took a really long time. I love myself for who I am, and I will continue to love myself for who I am, and I'm not going to change myself for anyone else, whether that be in a romantic relationship or just a friendship or just anything in general. I'm gonna be me, and if someone doesn't like that, they don't have to be around me. They can find someone else that fits the qualities they're looking for, basically. And yeah, this tattoo is just a reminder to love myself, no matter if I'm different than everyone else, and, you know, to just embrace my individuality. That's basically what the tattoo means. I'm probably, like, being super redundant and annoying, so I'll shut up about that now. This tattoo also represents my friendship with my very, very best friend of all time. Just because she's also a very quirky, very odd, very wonderful person, and she's so different than anyone that I've ever met, and she's not ordinary at all. She's very unique, and I love her to death. And so that phrase describes her perfectly, and that's another reason why I got it. And also, I didn't get the tattoo for this reason, but it's just an cool, like, extra, I guess. There's a song by Avril Lavigne called Anything But Ordinary, and that's my favorite song by her. I don't know, I can relate to that song a lot, and it really describes me, so yeah, you can listen to that song if you want, you don't have to, but Anything But Ordinary by Avril Lavigne relates a lot to me, so that's just a little extra bonus that the tattoo also means, even though I didn't get it for that particular reason. But yeah, I think that's basically all I have to say about this whole tattoo situation. I think this video is getting way too long to be talking about one tattoo. Yeah, I hope you guys have a lovely day. If you're gonna get tattooed, let me know down below what you want to get. And yeah, I'll see you guys for my next video, which will probably be a tag video because my friend Dylan tagged me in some stuff, so I'll be doing those soon. And yeah, bye guys, I love you.